everybody, and welcome to another episode of Stuck in Vermont, brought to you by 7 Days. This is Ava Sollberger, and we are here at the Patrick Gymnasium, UVM campus, Burlington, Vermont. It is Latin Day. It is the Ides of April. That's April 13th, Friday, for those of you who don't know. Yeah, we have schools here from all over Vermont. They are competing. They've got displays up. They've got skits going on. They're taking tests in Latin trivia. And in the final rounds, we're gonna have winners getting blue ribbons and silver cups. It's Latin all over the place, all day. It's pretty cool. Let's go talk to some of the participants about this fabulous event. Come on!
So people are kind of like, oh, the Latin nerds, and then you come here and it's like...
A lot of people are here, a lot of people are really interested in what was going on. A lot of spirit.
Latin. I think it's actually pretty cool. It's a lot of fun.
It's the life of a celebrity. You just gotta go with it.
Welcome to Latin Day.
I mean, the Romans did this. They brought together their citizen body to perform festivals in honor of whatever god or goddess was on the calendar at that year.
Zeus, I come to you begging to help me to regain my daughter.
They said, all right, we need to start our Latin Day prep now because I have so many veterans who've been in it for a couple of years.
It's just one of the only places I feel like I can truly fit in.
Oh wow, there's a lot of people who are into this. It's like, you don't really get it until you're here.
They absolutely love it, and it's Latin Day, and you can't dissuade them to do anything else.
The Republic's in grave danger. The Senate and the people have chosen you to lead us.
Me a man! I, Marcus Tullius Cicero.
Look, Father, I am your daughter.
Now, Kronos, did you eat all the children again?
Romans! What is your profession? War!
It's fun. It's really fun because Latin is a dead language, just kind of brings it alive, and no other language does this, so it's pretty cool.
Although I was pretty nervous when we first got here and nobody else was in togas. I was like, alright, this is fun. Not really, where's the togas?
Widespread passion.
The people that are into it are into it.
Why Latin? Why Latin? Well, for me, I wanted to go into law.
Biology.
So if you can learn Latin, you can learn French, you can learn Spanish, Italian, everything's based on plus English, so it makes like English papers much easier, right?
Not a lot of people take Latin, and I was like, oh, I want to try that.
Exactly. If you can learn Latin, you can learn anything.
I like learning all the history stuff and what the ancient stuff and the roots of all languages.
And I've always really liked the Latin, the Roman and Greek culture, so.
I like the ancient gods.
It's a great thing to know. I mean, you learn a lot of history too about it.
We're all pretty much Latin scholars at our school.
I gave my father such a bad headache that I popped out of his head in full battle armor. A unique way to be born, I would say.
I birthed you from my own uterus and you've grown very close to me.
Thank you, Mom. I love you.
Yes, we'll still be a man.
Ah, same siblings. Got Kronos, me a man.
Latin is not, Latin language and Roman literature is not stuffy stuff.
I tried praying to Apollo, but it wasn't enough.
Oliva, Oliva, Oliva.
Marina! Oh, hear me, oh muses. I'm getting all stressed.
Let me start by congratulating you for bringing life to a dead language.
It's not really dead actually, because there's so much that comes from the culture too that we carry on, so it's not.
It's not so much dead. It's just been fused into other things.
Well, it is a dead language.
What I like to say is it's only dead when you pour dirt on it.
Finally, to be with his true love, he threw himself into the water and drowned. At the spot of his death, a flower sprang up. Thus, both Narcissus and Echo lived on forever in really depressing shadow forms of their former selves.
It's well worth learning all 5 declensions, all 4 conjugation patterns to be able to read Petronius and the Satyricon, to be able to read Ovid. To be able to read all this wonderful literature that is titillating. So, good Latin word.
Itoero, of course.
Wait, what does that mean?
Of course.
And tell me one more time.
Itoero. It's either yes or of course or okay. It's anything like that.
Very nice.
Yes.
Okay. What did you think of Latin then?
It was excellent. Yeah, it was cool. Wait for the bus. I'm all like toga.
Yeah.
Julius Caesar was a cool dude. Yeah.
Well, not really. My Latin teacher is 91 years old, and we have class in his house.
Doesn't really stand for anything. It just looks cool.
Just look around. This is
What I was saying.
it's a little rough, but I think the ancient Greeks would be proud.
I think the Romans would be bemused, and the Greeks would be more amused, since they were the inventors of drama.
Of the large silver bowl for combined effort in displays, skit, and junior probatio, this year goes to Kyle Mansfield.
Thank you for leading the Romans to victory. You are truly a great leader. On behalf of the Senate and the people of Rome, I would like to appoint you dictator.
The way the language is structured, it's a different way of thinking. And they've actually done studies that people do a lot better in many other different subjects just because they're trained to think. I like to believe that Latin trains you to think in addition to learning this ancient language.
Rome is safe and he is home to stay. They beat the angry and they ran away. They still want him to be dictator, but he will stay on his wheels forever. Dun, 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 dun.
Hello everyone, this is Ava. Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Stuck in Vermont, brought to you by 7 Days. I wish I could sign out in Latin.
Manete pro Stuck in Vermont.
But we had a great time here at the Patrick Gym with Latin Day as of April. We'll see you later for another episode. Bye!